I'm Natasha Bennett, curator at the Royal Armouries. One of the areas of the collection that I work with at the museum is the South Asian arms and armour. So I'm really excited to be part of the announcement that the Sikh Museum Initiative's 3D rendering of the famous Akali Turban, which is on permanent display in the Armouries galleries at Leeds, is now being released live on the Anglo Sikh Virtual Museum website.
Hello, I'm Gurinder Singh Mann, historian and director of the Sikh Museum Initiative. I'm here to talk about the Akali Turban. This project forms part of the Sikh Museum Initiative's ongoing work with institutions and private collectors to bring out Sikh relics and artifacts into the open. The model has been created from the turban that has been housed at the Royal Armouries collections in Leeds.
This Dastar Bunga, or fortress turban, is associated with the renowned Akali Nihangs, a warrior order of Sikhs. It came to the Armouries in the Tower of London in the mid-19th century in the aftermath of conflict. It arrived at the Tower as part of the large shipment of Sikh arms and armour amassed by the East India Company following British victory and conquest in the Anglo Sikh Wars and the annexation of the Punjab. Today, it holds a place in the UK as a treasured object of Sikh history, and as such, it needs to be seen and known as widely as possible. Through ongoing efforts like those of the Sikh Museum Initiative, institutions are increasingly able to make these objects ever more accessible so that they can be brought to life for an expanding range of audiences in multiple different and innovative ways. The Armouries has been very proud to have been part of the Sikh Museum Initiative's project as they've developed 3D interpretations of important Sikh objects in institutions across the UK. I personally think the results they've achieved have been brilliant, and I really hope you agree with me when you go on the Anglo Sikh Virtual Museum website and you're able to interact with the Akali Turban. It's such a fascinating object and it's got so much to tell us. It's a functional piece of armour and it bristles with weapons which could be used to devastating effect when deployed by the skilled warriors wearing those turbans. Ultimately, though, as a symbol associated with devout faith and sworn determination to defend belief, principle, and the persecuted against threat, it has very few parallels, and it continues to hold enormous cultural significance and to inspire great reverence and respect today.
The Akali Nihangs were the vanguard warriors of the Sikhs who were termed the Beloved Army by Guru Gobind Singh. In 1699, he created the initiation of the double-edged sword known as the Khande Ki Pahor. This led to the Sikhs having an outwardly form marked by the turban and weaponry. The Akali turban is also known as a quoit turban or Dastar Bunga or fortress turban. These turbans of a conical shape composed of quoits or chakrams which will protect them from sword thrusts. They were formed from many wrapped layers of a fine dark blue cotton or muslin and held together with a Tora or chord. The turban is also composed of a totem with half-moon crescents and other miniature weapons, and in battle they could draw on these for combat. The Akalis were a walking army who wore weapons like clothes. They were adorned with swords, guns, punch daggers or kurtas and tiger claws or bagh nakha. In the 18th century, the Akalis fought against Mughal and Afghan persecution to keep their faith intact. They were also in conflict with the British during the time of the Sikh Empire and Anglo Sikh War periods.
So I'm so glad that the last object from the Royal Armouries to go live as part of the Sikh Museum Initiative's Anglo Sikh Virtual Museum project is this turban. It's one of the most renowned objects in our collection, and I really hope you enjoy viewing it in a new way too.
The 3D version is now available online and can be viewed from different angles, and hotspots in the model allow you to explore the turban in further details. You can view the Akali Turban at anglosikhmuseum.com. We would like to thank Taran 3D for his incredible work, and we hope to bring further 3D models out in the future. Thank you very much.